How's it going, everybody? This is Lexi, and today I'm gonna show you guys how to make the seashell crown that I am wearing. I made this crown about 3 years ago or so, and it's actually held up pretty well. Like, I was really skeptical about whether it was gonna hold up, but it does. None of the seashells have fallen off. I haven't had to replace any. And I mean, it's perfect seashell crown wearing season. It's summer, and it makes you feel like a magical mermaid on land. So I figure, why not show other people who are interested maybe how to make it? It's actually really easy. All you're gonna need is, of course, some beautiful decorative seashells. And if you don't have any, you can just borrow some of mine. I have this huge bowl, and I wish I could say I went to the beach and handpicked them all, but they wouldn't be as pretty if I did that. Some stem cloth wire, and you want to make sure that it's not too flimsy, but you don't want it too stiff either, because then it's just going to be uncomfortable. It's not going to be able to shape to your head as well. Some ribbon. For this one I use like a nude color, but I think it'd be cool to use kind of like a burlap. Oh, this lighting's terrible. Sorry, you guys. Burlap looking one, but not actual burlap because you don't want an itchy head. And hot glue gun. I can't really show you close. It's plugged into the wall over there. Some skeezers. That's all you need. So now that we have all our supplies, let's dive right into it. I assure you, it'll be easy. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Judge me, I don't care. I like puns, okay? Okay, so first step is to get your stem cloth wires. Take a few of them, and you want to take 2 and measure them around your head, like so. Like, okay, so that obviously is not gonna fit around. So I'm gonna take another one and just kind of keep moving it around until it fits comfortably. And you might wanna make it, if anything, a little looser because you're gonna be wrapping ribbon around it and gluing seashells, so it's gonna add to the bulkiness of it. So let's see. Just give me a minute to do this. Wrap it. So you just want to keep twisting it. So just keep doing that. Like that. Once you're done twisting that part of it, you should have a complete circle. And now I like to make sure it's really sturdy, so I'm going to wrap it around this side and this side, so at least everywhere on the headband part is wrapped around with the stem cloth wire once. So it has like a layer of it. So yes, we're gonna do that. And drop our stem cloth wire because we're really klutzy. Okay. Wow, you can just tell my cat lives in my room. Look at all that cat hair. It's really gross. Now we're gonna get a new stem cloth wire because you don't want to wear your cat's fur on your head. It's really weird. Wrapping stem cloth wire because I want to make a seashell crown I can wear all the time and feel like a princess, even though I can't rhyme and everybody rhymes time with rhyme because that's what people can only think of. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I'm like, Lexi, why are you such a dork? And I live every day in search of that answer. And that's what my purpose in this world is all about. Discovering my dorkiness. Okay, so at this point, you're done with your headband. Fits on your head. All is groovy. And now this is where your hot glue gun comes in. So you want to take your ribbon, take the hot glue gun, and then just dab it on to the headband. Not too much. Okay, that's good. And then like you did with the stem cloth wire, just wrap the ribbon around so it covers all of the stem, or all of the headband. So just wrap it. Well, actually first let that cool down. And then just keep wrapping it so it covers the whole round part. You don't want any of that showing. Important step I forgot to mention, cut your ribbon. I know, common sense, right? But here's the thing, I don't have any of that, which kind of makes this whole thing fun and spontaneous. I like to think so, you know, working with my mistakes. Yeah, I would give you a measurement for the ribbon, but that's just going to depend on how big your headband is. And more importantly, I'm too lazy to measure stuff. It's not my thing. Just kind of wing it. See where it goes. Okay, so we are at the halfway point now. And you want to just keep wrapping it. So see how there's like no gaps at all in between? Just wrapping it really tightly because you don't want it to be loose. It's the last thing you want. Just as tight as you can do it. Just like that. And see, now we are done wrapping it. So if you have any extra ribbon, just snip it off. Take your glue gun. Don't burn yourself like I always do. And that should be good. Your headband part is done. Now here comes the fun seashell part. Okay, so now we're getting to the good stuff, the best part. So now we are gonna pick out the seashells. And I like to use the ones that look like this. They're just easier to glue. This one has a lot of those in there. So sometimes when you buy the bags, there'll only be a couple of that kind. But you can also use, like, there's also a couple colorful ones. It's just it's kind of hard to find a lot like it. And I just think it's easier. And it goes with more to use the white ones. It goes with more outfits. So I like to use that. So I'm just gonna dig through here and pick out all those ones. Okay, so here are my winning seashells. And I rearranged them in order, the largest one in the middle, and then gradually on both sides, getting smaller. So yeah, now it's time to get cracking with the gluing. And I'm just gonna hot glue gun the bottom of the shell and the inside of it a little bit. So see the glue? Kind of pick out the loose glue hairs, as I call them. So we're just gonna stick it on here. And if you need to add a little more glue, feel free to do so. And press down on it. Just keep pressing, pressing, pressing. And yeah, just do that for each one. Pretty simple, not much to it. Just don't burn yourself. I am the queen of burning myself, and so I know it's really painful. Try not to do it. If you do it, I'm not responsible. So yeah, let's get gluing. So yep, we're just gluing away, picking out the glue hairs, pulling them off, and making sure too, this is all aligned. You don't want it too far down or too far up. The sweet spot is when the flat part here is just resting on the headband. Just pressing down. All the seashell gluing is just making me want to go down to the beach. It's funny, I used to not be a huge beach person. Like, well, when I was really young, I was, and then I went through a phase where it's like, I don't want to be tan. I don't want to go to the beach. I hate fun. I hate things. But I actually quite like the beach now. Last seashell. So that is the end, my friends. You are now finished with your lovely seashell crown. Let's give this baby a try after we let it dry for a few minutes, which I did. Picking out glue hairs. And one more note too, if any of them seem kind of loose, you can always go back, add more glue, make sure they're all intact. But they all seem pretty secure to me. So now I'm just gonna give this baby a wear. See, look how cute that is. And it was so easy. It's just a fun craft. You know, if you're with a friend or by yourself, watching Netflix, whatever, you want to make something be a little creative. This is a good one to do. And yeah, so thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for more tutorials, maybe more random stuff to come on this channel. Yeah, all that jazz. Well, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks again. Bye.